Yeah, I'm sorry for the little bit.
No problem.
Yeah, let us start. Very good morning once again. So please tell me about yourself and we'll start.
Sure. My name is Prashant Kose. Basically, I belong from Osmanabad district in Maharashtra. My family include my mother, and she's living at my native place. I hold a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering, and I am 2018 graduate. On a personal note, I love to watch sci-fi movies and swimming. Professionally, I have overall 7.4 years of experience in that. Uh, from past around 4.5 years, I'm working as a SAP SD consultant, and before that, 3 years I worked in supply chain operations as a SAP end user in industry, automotive industry. Uh, During my SAP career, I got an opportunity to work on SAP implementation project, SAP supports, SAP rollouts, and SAP technical upgrades. Currently, I'm working with Hitachi Digital Services from past 2 years and 3 months, and based out of Pune location. Here in Hitachi, I am allocated to SAP S4HANA support project from past around more than 6 months, and before that, I was working on SAP S4HANA technical upgrade from 1809 to SAP 2023 version. Here in support projects, currently my roles and responsibilities are I'm handling the incident, providing the resolution to the business user within an agreed SLA. Also, I'm working on change request that include requirement gathering, preparation of functional specification document, collaboratively working with the technical team or a cross-functional team as per the requirements. Also, I'm preparing the test scripts, FUT and UAT, supporting business user during the UAT phase as per the requirement. And personally, I am like individual contributor, ready to take the new challenges and ready to take the accountability. Yeah, that's it about myself.
Yeah, good. So currently you are working on support project.
Yes.
Hitachi.
Yes.
Okay. For which client?
It's Sony's Enterprises. It's a US-based MNC, and they are manufacturer of car wash product. Okay, that include conveyor, car wash chemicals, compressors, uh, high pressure jets, and all the pumps that required to pump up the water pressure, and all the cleaning equipments that requires for car cleaning. Yes, that's all about the Sony's Enterprises, and it's like very well established MNC and operating from past around 70 years and having plant around more than 20 countries across the world.
Okay, good. So what are the different business processes that you handle in your current project?
So basically, all the OTC related processes I'm working on that majorly include the SAP third party processes, SAP standard sales processes, SAP consignment sales processes, SAP intercompany sales processes, STO processes. Yes. Also,
Okay.
I work on like business partners, ATPs related, and delivery output determinations issues, enhancements, major and minor, custom reports developments. Yep.
Okay, so currently this is ECC or S4HANA?
It's S4HANA.
Okay. So you're talking about enhancement. Can you give me any one enhancement that you work or you did in past?
Recently, I work on one enhancement that is related to the pricing. Okay, so here the requirement of business is so they were using the variant configuration materials. Okay, so they wanted to pass the discount of that parent KMAT material to its nested KMAT and its components. Okay, suppose 30% discount is available for customer discount is available for the parent KMAT material, then the same percentage should flow to its nested KMAT and its sub components. Okay, so for that, what we have done, we have developed one condition table that include customer and KMAT header material. Okay, and we develop one custom routine for that K007 condition type. And that condition type we have written a logic. If uh, the logic was looking into the KONV condition records and passing that, if we find the condition record for the um, KMAT parents material, okay, the same condition record should flow to its nested KMAT and its components. Yes, that was the requirement, and we achieved it with the custom routine in pricing.
So you have done this with customized table or standard table?
It is the customized table, and a routine is also customized.
Okay, when is the standard table?
Sorry?
In ACC. QNV is standard table in ACC.
No, I didn't get you.
KONV. You are talking about you have to
Yes,
get
yes.
the data from KONV.
Yes.
And K007 is your condition.
Condition, yeah. So
this is for discount.
Discount, yes. And so
and you are fetching data from KONV table.
Yes, because we do have so KNV is also available in S4, and PRCD element is the new table that has been
introduced. Have you done this development in ECC or S4HANA?
In S4 HANA.
Okay.
But
is obsolete in S4 HANA, yeah.
We do have multiple records available, okay, and we need to only pick one specific record that is available for parent KMAT, and that record should bypass the existing record and flow to its subcomponents. That's why we are taking that condition record from that table. Yeah, using that we actually.
Okay, good. And currently you are working on support project.
Yes. From past more than.
So what types of the priority for the ticket?
P1, P2, P3. I'm working on all kind of priorities tickets. Okay. With
okay. What is the SL for P1?
It's around 4 hours. Okay. P1 with high priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any one ticket that you work recently related to pricing or OTC?
OTC. Yes, one P1 ticket I recently worked on. It was more related to the analysis, okay. But what happened? The sales order, a delivery got created for the zero stock material, okay. So business came to raise one P1 ticket for that particular issue. So when we investigated it, for that particular material, there is no stock has been added from past around 4 months, okay, and still the delivery got created with the background job. So I did the thoroughly investigation of that sales order, okay, and I checked the ATPs, all the consumptions of that particular material. Is there any cause available that bypass the ATP? Okay, so during when I deep dive into that sales order, so I find out that the requirement type field in the sales order level is missing. Okay, because of that, if requirement type field is missing, and there is no change log recorded for that field, if some user has been removed manually, or that was very strange issue of SAP, okay, unexpected. But the requirement type field was missing in that sales order, and that is why it was bypassing all the ATP checks and confirming the stock and allow system to create the delivery. So what for the resolutions, what I did, so we have made that requirement type field as a mandatory, okay, and if the field is missing, then system will throw the hard error and not able to proceed further. So using that, we resolve that issue, and later on the issue never comes up again in the future, or after that fix.
Okay, so delivery is created, but have you tried for good issue?
No, good issue was not done. Only the delivery created.
But have you tried for good issue? Good issue was
Yes.
possible or not?
No, it's not possible because system won't allow us to do the picking as well because stock was not available.
And that is the main concern. Delivery can be created, but there
At
won't
the
be
time,
possible to
yes.
create
So
good issue.
so when user wanted to try to pick and PGI, at that time he realized the stock of that particular material is not available. Then he came and raised the ticket to the support team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So related to item category. So what is item category?
Okay. So item category is main key component, okay, that determines how the item should work in the sales order level. Okay, the item is relevant for the delivery billing, the item is allowing for the scheduling line, the item is related to the pricing. So that parameters are decided from the item category, and it got determined based on the sales order type, sales document type. Okay, sales order document type, um, item category group from the customer master, uses higher level item category group, and finally the item category is determined.
Okay, item category group
From the material master.
Okay. So in item category, suppose we can see there are two important fields like billing, relevance, and pricing. In pricing, if we keep it as a blank, then what is the impact on that line item?
In pricing, so a condition record we put at blank, or what was the expectations here? How?
No, in item category, suppose TN is the starter item category. In pricing, we keep it blank.
Okay. Then it won't determine the pricing. Okay. And if it won't determine the pricing for TN item category, but there is one more additional check at the pricing determination level. Okay, so PR in front of PR002, so we have determined the routine 2, requirement routine 2 as a default. Okay, so it won't allow us to process further without any pricing amount for that PR00 condition type.
This condition will get determined, but there will not be any pricing.
Yeah, won't be pricing.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes, condition determined, but system will throw the hard error, and because of that requirement routine, it won't allow us to proceed further or save the order.
Okay. So in S4HANA, in pricing procedures, how many fields are there?
18. 2 fields are newly introduced. Okay, and the first one is account determination, statistical but relevant for the account determination. Okay, this is mainly being used in the COPA reportings, and the second field has been introduced is access level. Okay, so using that access level, we can restrict the condition types like margin or profit condition type. We wanted to display it to the business user or not. Yes, these 2 fields are newly introduced.
Okay, so what is the statistical condition? If we check any condition for statistical, then what is the benefit or what is the purpose?
Okay. It won't post any official accountings. Okay, but mainly that particular condition type is used in the reporting purpose.
For example?
For example, the tax main condition. Okay, so we do have UT,
Tax.
uh, as well as
MWST.
sorry.
MWST, statistical.
No, UTXJ. I'm talking about the US tax conditions. Okay, sometime UTXJ is marked as statistical, and it's some sub tax categories like XR1, XR2, XR3, XR4 that are based on the region, state, or city. Okay, these are calculated, and the main UTXJ is the consolidated tax that include XR4, XR2, XR3 values that is marked as statistical, and it's a consolidated value and used for the reporting purpose, or mainly to check the total tax for that sales order. But the mainly tax will be distributed based on that XR1, XR2, XR3 tax categories or tax condition types.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about VPR's condition?
VPR is for the, it's for the cost, and this one is also marked statistical, and probably used for the margin purpose or compare the costing, actual costing and customer costing. VPR is sometime EK01 cost. EK01 is also marked as statistical sometime. VPR is also, yeah.
Okay. So maybe you work on H2O process also.
Yes, I work on STO, yeah, stock transfer order.
So in H2O there are two types, inter-company and inter-company.
Yes.
How routes will get determined in H2O process?
Okay. So basically the routes determined based on the shipping condition, transportation group, departure zone, and the destination zone from the ship to. So using this combination, the routes will be determined. And there is one more condition, but it's optional, that is group weight. Okay, this is optional. With that or without that also the routes is determined.
In H2O process, like you mentioned, shipping conditions, transportation group, rolling group. So how these routes will get determined specifically in H2O process, from where they can take all these parameters for the route determination?
Okay, for example, an interstate STO. Okay, so we create plant as a customer in BP. Okay, in BP we maintain all the like transportation zone and the departure zone from BP. For that plant as a customer, this will be faced and the route is determined.
Plant as a customer, which plant?
The delivering plant.
Delivering plant as a customer.
Yeah.
And the same plant?
Same plant is like shipping plant. It is not maintained in that scenario, but vice versa. It depends. Suppose both the plants are maintained as a customer, but it's depend from which plant we are shipping, we are delivering, and which plant is receiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a little bit confusion.
Receiving plant and delivering plant. There are two plants in the STO processes. The both has been maintained as a plant as a customer, but the scenario, suppose we are sending material from 1000 plant to the 2000 plant. In that case, 2000 plant is maintained as a receiving plant, and 1000 plant is a delivering plant, and the receiving plant is maintained as a customer in the customer master. And that combination, we there is one
where we maintain the receiving plant as a customer in customer master.
Not in customer master, in the STO processes we need to maintain that. It's a mandatory field, maintain plant as a customer in the STO process. The number will be same, okay, but the BP number will be different for that. But while processing the STO, we can simply put the delivering plant as a 2000, but in backend the customer or the BP number will be processed. Yes, in S4HANA.
Where we can configure this?
So in Material Master STO processes, okay, there is one node maintain plant as a customer.
The shipping data per plant in STO process. Okay. So maybe you currently working in Hitachi. Then first one before that we start communication.
Yes.
In Tata Communication, you work as a support consultant or any implementation?
Yes, I work on one implementation for, okay, it's for Unifrax. It's a US based MNC, okay, manufacturer of filter media, battery separators, and battery leads, battery casings, and more product about the filter, okay, and batteries. So
this is greenfield implementation or brownfield?
this was the brownfield implementation, and also I was work on support project as well for in-house support, like other Tata Communication entities like Tata Communication Transformation Limited or Tata Communication Payment Solution Limited. That other entities I work on the supports as well, in-house supports.
Okay. This is brownfield, you said?
Yes.
Mhm.
So actually they were already using the ERPs, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. So from ERP they shifted to SAP SD S.
Yes.
So what was your role for this implementation in brownfield?
Okay, so I involved in like from prepare. I will involve my involvement was on prepare, explore, realize, phase. Okay, and also I was involved in the hypercare as well. Okay, so I involved in the fit to standard workshop. I mapped the customers' business process into fit to standards. Then I also work on the my configurations related to the item category, sales document type. Also, I work on the entire test preparation of test script from O2C side. Okay, as I was working as a junior level, so all the documentation part I work on. Also, um, work on the data profiling that was provided by the business user, okay, for migrations, checking the files that has been provided, has every data crisply maintained or any file or any field is missing into that, and passing that to the files to the migrations team. Also I was supporting the business in hypercare as well.
Okay, and maybe you did some configuration about item categories for the
Yes.
plant.
Yeah.
Okay. What is plant determination?
Plant determination, so basically which delivery plant will be determined in the sales order level. So this we call the plant determination. Basically it has it's determined in the sequence. The first system will look at the CMIR level, customer master info record. If the plant is not available in it, then it will look into the customer master data. Okay, if plant is not available in the customer master, then it will fetch the plant from the last stage, that is the material master data. Using that three sequences, the plant will be determined in the sales order.
If we maintain the plant in CMIR, still we want plant from customer master, is it possible?
Yes, it is possible, but system first will look at the CMIR, okay, and then
CMIR, suppose I maintain 1000 in CMIR and customer master it is 2000. I want 2000 plant.
Okay, so we want here to pick 2000 by default, or we can change
from customer master.
From customer master, okay. Yes, it's possible, but I'm not sure about the standard. But using the custom, we can achieve it. But I need to check for the standard how it can bypass the first and look for the second combination.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you also mentioned one more company, ISMT Limited.
Yes, yes.
So you work with ISMT or ISMT is your customer?
No, I work with ISMT. It's a part of Kirloskar Group. Okay.
Okay.
So when I was part of the advanced technology, um, as a supply chain engineer, I worked there as an end user, and parallelly I did SAP con- SAP implementation and SAP consulting course from the Henry Aaron Education. Okay, and I was looking for a SAP opportunity, so I got an opportunity with ISMT to work as SAP consultant. Then I joined as ISMT as an associate consultant, and there I work as an in-house SAP support consultant, and it's
Okay.
completely in-house role.
In-house role.
Yes.
So maybe you mentioned some business processes for ISMT. There is one consignment process. How this
Yes.
process work for ISMT?
So yeah, so they were delivering the goods to the customer place. Okay, and based on the good consumptions, they are providing the invoice to the customers. Okay, that is the basic.
No, where the dump product for consignment process?
And the customer at their outlets or the customer ends, and from there they are selling the goods to.
What are the product of that company?
So it's bearings. They are manufacturer of ball bearings or cylindrical bearings or any support shaft related support products. Yes.
Where it is located?
It's the production plant is available at the Baramati, Jezuri, Ahmednagar. Yes.
Okay. And they manufacturing bearing in Jejuri.
Yes, and steel products as well.
Where product is bearing?
Bearing casings, not like bearing casings, and yeah.
So you work for all three plants or one single plant?
So my sitting at the corporate office, okay, and we are supporting all the business units of ISMT.
Okay, okay. Corporate office in Pune itself,
Yeah.
or maybe in other. Where?
In Pune itself, Vimannagar.
Good. So what are the moment types for consignment process?
631 for consignment, fill up 632 for consignment, pick up 633 for consignment, issue, and 634 for consignment, 634 for consignment return.
Okay. So what is the basic difference between cash sale and rush order?
Okay. In cash sale, the customer pays immediately. Okay, and the delivery itself created within the sales order after creating of sales order, and the rush order means we can based on the sales order we provide the goods to the customer, and the invoice and other formalities payment are done later on.
Are you sure? In the rush order?
Yes.
Based on the sales order, we provide goods.
Sales order and delivery, and the invoice will be generated. Invoice will be generated, okay, but the payments happen later on.
Okay.
And also it has activated credit management as well. Yes.
Credit?
Yeah. Credit management.
The rush order?
Yeah.
Means?
We deliver the goods to the customer, and that customer has credit management activated, and Yes, but I didn't work recently, so I'm not able to recall clearly, but I know the process, business
No,
process.
but yes, because you mentioned you configure
Yes, yes.
these
But
processes, then I someday
it's wrong,
shoulder cancel
long time back. Yeah, it's so like I need to brush up some of the skills.
Okay, so recently you are working on O2C.
Yes, completely.
Completely O2C process.
Hmm.
Okay. So, is there any issue that you see related to interim delivery?
Interim
Have you
delivery.
heard about this word?
Yes, I heard that term, interim delivery, but I never got an opportunity to work. Yeah.
Okay. So, have you worked on any ad hoc or batch jobs related process, ad hoc monitoring or batch job monitoring?
Yes, batch job monitoring I work on. I know how to create the batch jobs. I know how to troubleshoot the iDocs, how to reprocess, how to generate. Yes, I work on it. BD87 for reprocessing the iDoc, WE19 for processing the iDoc transactions code. Yeah, I work on it.
So, you work on inbound iDocs or outbound iDocs?
Outbound majorly.
You check.
Outbound iDocs.
Outbound iDocs.
Yes.
What do you check in outbound iDocs?
The customer, the iDoc consists main three datas. iDoc structures, iDoc data structure, status record, and in that the customer master records, material master records, unit quantity, and pricing also involved, and that it's being sent to the customer.
Okay, in outbound iDocs.
Yeah.
So, if these iDocs are going to other system, then what do you monitor in that?
So I check any like outbound iDoc has been failed or not, and also sometimes trigger I check the inbound iDoc as well that create the sales order as well. Both.
Okay, this status 51 for inbound or outbound?